House for the 40th celebration of Tommy, Lally and family opening up. Big cheer for TL and all the crew. Now, And Steady says he's celebrating 40 years open. I'd say he was hardly open 10 years in that 40. But anyway, we'll worry about that later on. Now it's Steady's. I'm sure we'll get a couple of quips on later on. We have a great night planned in store. We have special permission to stay here until Saturday, straight through. So we'd like to welcome every ticket. And we'll give a first pool of bus to the guys who've joined us here from Westport and Clare Island, nonetheless, our musicians. Give them a pool of bus. As Brian said, not alone are they seasick, but they're land sick, such as the length of time it took them to get to Garrafrauns. But fair play to the boys, and we appreciate them to join us. We're not going to get too parochial too early in the night now. Huh? Musicians! I'm going to look here, I brought along a microphone, that's all I'd say anyway. Alright, listen, we have a special guest that we invited to come here, and he's more than delighted to come along. And he's going to make a small little presentation to the great TL to celebrate 40 years in business. So we'll ask the great man himself to come in, a man who set foot in this place in '98. Would you please welcome Mr. Garrafrauns? And ask Tom to come out from behind the bar. Tom, come out here for a second. We'll hold this up here, Jar, in a second. We put a lot of work into this, and I have to thank in particular the soccer, rugby and GA clubs in the town who came together to commission this. It's a signed Galway jersey by the 2004 panel, which, please God, at the end of September will be All-Ireland champions. It's the first year, of course, that Galway will be starting a league campaign without this great man, and we're delighted that he's taken time out to come out with us. So, Jack will present the signed jersey to TL.
Turn it around here for Mike. Just turn it around there. Well done, boys.
Of course, the boys are in action on Sunday. Look at the camera, TL. So fair play. So I'm sure that'll take pride of place amongst all the wonderful photographs and memorabilia that Tommy has here in the house. So a million thanks to Jar for coming along tonight. He's going to hang on for a few minutes. He's got the brother Gabby with him to mind him, so there'll be no messing. And also I'd ask, of course, the man representing the M.O.L Archives, of course, who, along with the soccer and rugby clubs, have commissioned these pieces to present a lovely set of flowers. John Dooley, would you please present Eileen with a lovely bouquet of flowers? Eileen, come on, Eileen, this is your life. TL reckons this is complete packets. But anyway. To bring a tear to a glass eye. But anyway, well done to Eileen and Tom. Tom, do you want to say Kubla Huckle? Now you can use any language you like there. Everybody has been briefed on the way in here tonight, not to expect any Uachtaráin. We might even start with a couple of Padrica. Behind the Dini and Tom, August and Dini and Tom Harlow. I'll look at the camera there, TL. We'll get a few. The paparazzi are here in numbers. Willie Costello, the Sun. How'd he get in? The Sunday Bubble is here as well, Tom, I see. The two packets, I don't see them here. Was Jim Kennedy not invited, or what's going on? Is there a row?
One scan is enough.
I can't argue with that. I'm on my own here, I think.
You've enough taking your break.
Tia, do you want to say Kubla Huckle?
I do.
Thanks for the and Jack coming down the road. And thanks to the Westport lads and yourself, Lally, and all the lads that came tonight. And all my customers the last 40 years. That's it.
What are we going to do with the next 40? We have one final order of business. I'll take that off you, Tommy, and I'll ask you now to go from the receiver to the giver. because I'll ask Jay again to come forward, and as I say, this is the first season that we'll be starting football in Galway without this great man who's given us many great moments over the years. Football of the Year 98, a couple of All-Stars into the bargain and so much more. And here's a lovely little piece of Galway Irish Crystal, which again, I'd like to thank an awful lot of people here for contributing towards it. It's a wonderful piece. I'd ask Jay just to turn around and give it a quick look to the people. But it's a piece of crystal. It says simply, presented to Garrafrauns from the people of Garrafrauns and more. Thanks for the memories. Garrafrauns. Jan was here, as I say, back in '98. We had a famous night here with Sam McGuire. And 2000, of course, yeah, and 2001, of course, as well. But I think '98 is not going to be forgotten in this house for a many long time.
And JD's farewell to America.
We'll get a quick word from Jay. Jay, the great TL here. I know you were great to come in '98, and fair play to you for coming tonight, but I suppose it's the likes of him that Galway football is all about.
Definitely. I remember coming down here in '98, it was unreal, really. And I felt at home, and ever since I've been always welcome down here, and I'm delighted to come down whenever I'm asked.
Well, we're delighted to have Jay. That's about it. We won't detain you with any more festivities. As I say, we hope TL puts that and gives it pride of place in the shop here. Go and enjoy the rest of the night, folks. We have a few refreshments and a bit of grub to come out in the next few minutes as well. And after that, we'll lash into it to the early hours and we get a bit of music. Thanks a lot.
It's like a funny smell, well mounted.
So